3, 2, 1. Morning, it's Luke Marshall here. And it's Friday morning and I want to make it a Friday fun one. I was just talking to a contact and a question came up that comes up quite a lot in digital marketing, which is Facebook listening to me because I saw this ad after talking about it and And if you look this up, it's a common theory, it's a common question. I just did a quick Google, look, Business Insider, people are convinced this isn't true. Cool. So I have no more connections to Facebook. I did used to work there, but I'm not a techie. I don't have any claim to fame or anything like that. But people probably, and it's a more boring answer, spoiler alert, people probably aren't aware of the amount of data that can be overlaid against Facebook. So Facebook has a tool for retargeting, remessaging, and overlaying more sophisticated targeting called custom audiences. Now, custom audiences are incredibly powerful. I believe every business should use custom audiences. But that's just my opinion. Cool. So park that for a second. We've also got data companies. There are companies built to siphon and build complete pictures of audiences and segments and even people in ways that boggles the mind. This was probably brought to the forefront with that documentary on Netflix a couple of years ago called the Cambridge Analytica one. I forget what it was called, wow. But yeah, it was a good doco. Yeah, some good stuff in there. Anyway, when you combine data or metadata or data pictures or data segments with custom audiences, things happen. So in the Australian market, for example, there are providers out there that can overlay Foxtel, pay TV data, NAB data, which is credit card buying information, shopping data, so all the groceries you purchase, and overlay that against a custom audience. So, for example, if I was talking about Whiskas cat food, there's a chance I might get an ad for Whiskas cat food in the future in my Facebook feed, particularly if I'm a grocery buyer aged 25 to 54. But that does not mean Facebook is listening to me. Much better data than whatever I spew out my mouth for divining whether to serve an ad to me for Whiskas. That is the metadata. So those companies I mentioned that build these sort of data profiles and then align it with the custom audiences, it can then serve an ad based on what it knows or thinks it should be serving me. And that is extremely sophisticated and does not need to hear whatever the hell it is I'm talking about. I'll give you one more example to paint a picture. So another scenario, maybe less obvious, might be something like an ad for, here's a good one. Years ago, I was talking to a colleague about those Apple Pod things, that sports hooks that you can wear on your ear. Now, sure enough, a few days later, my colleague got served an ad for one of those sports hooks. They're ridiculous. Just build it into the earphone. Anyway, that still does not mean that Facebook's listening. Another thing that Facebook does, pixels are installed on a lot of the internet and it can track web visit behavior. And all the things that I'm doing as a user to sort of, click, view, what I'm focused on, And so if I'm doing all those behaviors that point to me recently being aware of these ridiculous hook earphones, then with modeling, machine learning, algorithms and stuff that's well beyond my pay grade, it can divine that there's a good likelihood that anyone in my vicinity is going to be interested in that for reasons that we can't even fathom. Machine learning is very advanced. It's building neural networks and interconnectedness in ways that a simple mind like mine cannot understand. But a consequence of that is that it increases the likelihood of an ad for something that's very specific to be served to my friend or colleague. That was my colleague. So I hope that explains things. You're probably not going to believe me. You're probably going to go, It's still listening, which is a simple answer. It's not actually the answer. I'm pretty sure my answer is more accurate. There's probably some secret things that Facebook do as well, but that's the answer. It's kind of boring. It's kind of convoluted and techie. But next time you're at a barbecue, which won't be anytime soon because we're in Melbourne and it's lockdown. But next time you're at a barbecue and someone says, oh, they listen to my phones, tell them this long and boring answer, watch them walk away and enjoy. You're welcome. Thank you.